Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Laras Paradia and I'm from Sarjana Wiyata Taman Siswa University. It's a great honor for me to be here today to present the result of my classroom action research entitled the implementation of culturally responsive teaching based discovery learning model to improve student analyzing C4 and evaluating C5 skills in grade 5B of SD Negeri Ngupasan. In this presentation, I will explain the background, methods, and the results from this study. I hope this can give new insight into effective classroom strategies to improve critical thinking among elementary school students. Education plays a fundamental role in national development. As stated by Simon and College, to ensure quality education, we need to constantly improve learning design and instructional strategies. In my classroom observation of grade 5B of SD Negeri Ngupasan, I found that students' higher order thinking skill, specifically their analyzing and evaluating abilities, were still relatively low. Only 57 of students met the expected standard of analyzing and 65 for evaluating. I also observed that student participation was limited. Very few students ask questions or contribute actively during lesson. This indicated a lack of engagement and critical thinking. Therefore, the main problem in this study was the low level of student analyzing and evaluating skills, and the proposed solution was to apply a CRT-based discovery learning model in the classroom. This study used classroom action research following the spiral model by Chemis and McTaggart. The model consists of several repeated stages: a planning, action, observation, reflection, and revision, which are carried out in cycles. This allows for continuous improvement throughout the teaching and learning process. The participants of this study were 22 5th-grade students from Class B at SD Negeri Ngupasan. To collect the data, I used a multiple-choice test that I designed myself. The test was aimed at measuring the student analyzing skills and evaluating skills based on Bloom's revised taxonomy. The entire process took place during regular classroom recess and was integrated into the students' daily learning activities. The success of this research was measured by setting realistic improvement targets based on the baseline data collected in the early phase. For the analyzing skills, the baseline was 57.3 and the target was at 80. For the evaluating skills, the baseline was 55 with the target of 70. To evaluate the effectiveness of the interpretation data were collected primarily through tests and then analyzing using qualitative descriptive technique. The process includes data reduction, data presentation, and conclusion drawing. I also use a rubric for higher order thinking skill, which help in interpreting the student response and identifying their level of critical thinking performance. This slide presents a comparison of average achievement in analyzing and evaluating skills from the pre-cycle, cycle 1, and cycle 2. The evaluation result from cycle 2 showed that although both skills improved, the lowest achievement remained in the evaluating aspect, with a total increase of 30.4 from the pre-cycle. The limits progress was likely because students were not yet familiar with evaluating learning outcomes. However, the regulation and presentation stage in CRT-based discovery learning model helped students improve. They became more active in giving feedback, asking questions, and expressing opinions, which engaged their evaluating skill, as supported by Wulan. These figures show the comparison of average class achievement across all cycles. In the pre-cycle, the average score was 60.9, categorized as low. In cycle 1, it increased to 79 fair, and in cycle 2 it reached 87, which falls into the good category. Throughout the intervention, classroom observation shows that students were more engaged, they collaborated in groups, worked actively on the worksheet, and took initiative during presentation and discussion. Based on the finding, the implementation of CRT-based discovery learning model results in a 26.1 increase in student higher order thinking skill. The discovery learning model was effective in training students to construct their own understanding, while the CRT approach made learning more meaningful by connect the student curricular background. To conclude this presentation, the result of the students show that the implementation of curricularly responsive teaching-based discovery learning model conduct of the cycle successfully improve student higher order thinking skill, specifically in analyzing and evaluating. The final results show that the analyzing skill reached 88.1 and the evaluating skill reached 85.4. This outcome indicates that the CRT-based discovery learning model is effective in enhancing the critical thinking abilities of 5th grade students in Class B at SD Negeri Ngupasan. That concludes my presentation. I hope the findings of this research can prove meaningful insights, especially for improving classroom strategies that support student higher order thinking skill. Thank you very much for your attention. I am open to any question, suggestion, or feedback regarding this study. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.